If there is nothing I learned from this movie, Ghetto Girl, is the fact that before you judge someone, please make sure you hear the side of their story. So if you've not seen the first episode of Ghetto Girl, do check it out. It must have been up before this one. This is just a continuation video. So Destiny was lured into going for attending a podcast by Somto. And Somto didn't really tell her what she was to say or what she was to expect from the podcast. So, she attended the podcast, and when Somto told everyone that he was online, and he made it clear to everyone that Destiny is a thief, she really got angry and walked away. And then she stopped eating and started giving Somto a cold attitude. So to make up, he decided to take her shopping. After a while, he apologized to her, and told her that she should be comfortable in the house and, explore the house. He just wanted to use her the more. So what Somto had in mind, was just to make money off her, because he knew that if she decided to come out to agree that she's a kleptomania, she would definitely make lots of money for him. So she did that. Somto humiliated her in front of everyone, and she was so upset. So Somto indirectly decided to apologize, even though we all know that it wasn't coming from his heart. So he just pretended to apologize just to get the best out of her, because Somto has already noticed that Destiny is a very soft girl. So after the apology, Somto, a GoFundMe account was raised, in favor of Destiny, and as of that point, he already made 5,000 USD. So what he could do was to take Destiny for shopping, because the friend, it's good to have a good friend. To be very honest, good friend is underrated. So Somto has a very good friend that always advises him. So the man was like, don't you think it's best you take this girl to see therapy? But Somto disagreed and said with the show that she'll be fine. While they were shopping, Destiny made away with a wristwatch, that worth so much money. So it was from the supermarket that they went, called the attention. He called them. They saw her, via camera, and they called the attention of Somto, and they were able to find out that Destiny stole a very expensive wristwatch from them. So Destiny, was heartbroken when Somto confronted her. But one of the things I noticed is that there is a huge difference between a kleptomania and a thief. A kleptomania steals but does not know when he or she does that, while a thief does that with full intention. So to Somto, she is not a thief. She feels that she doesn't know what pushes her to take things that doesn't belong to her. But then everyone does not really understand her except Somto's best friend. So she apologized to Somto, and to make it up, she decided to attend the podcast. She swallowed shame and she kept attending the podcast. She agreed that she's a thief and everything is fine. So on the other hand, the other sister hears, because she listens to that podcast. That was how she got to know about this particular guy, Somto, who calls himself the fixer. So she do hear everything that the sister says on both podcasts every day, and it broke her the more. So they didn't really realize that one of the major reasons for this kleptomania act was the fact that when their father was sick, they didn't have help, and Somto could do everything possible to raise money for his very sick dad, which Somto made open or clear during the podcast. So that broke the sister the more. It even broke the compound people. Everyone heard the story and how she was trying to protect the dad since the mom died, just to make things work. So when the sister called her and was like, how are you? And she decided to visit Somto at a point to see how she was faring. But note, before Somto decided to visit Destiny, before Somto took Destiny away from her, Somto told the sister that Destiny will be going to the hospital to see therapy. At a point, he didn't do that. So, but meanwhile, something happened. They started having an affair. Somto was still deceiving her. Somto wanted to use her both emotionally, mentally, physically, and otherwise. So the truth remains that Somto was not really love, as in wasn't really attached to her, but he just wanted to use her. Which the friend also called him, was like, why are you sleeping with this girl? It is no longer new that you don't really like her. You're not still not giving her the help you promised the sister that you give her. You're just using her. So when the sister came, and then something was like, oh, I beg, leave me. Say both of them are having fun, that he can never marry her, and talked down on her. So the sister came over and asked, Destiny was like, something is very sweet. Sister was like, what do you mean by sweet? I hope you guys are not having an affair. Destiny made it open that they were having an affair. So the sister was heartbroken and then confronted Somto and asked Somto, this was not what you told me. Have my sister been going to the hospital? Somto said no. And she was angry and wanted to live with Destiny, but Destiny disagreed and told her that she can never go to the house with her. It kept happening, and Destiny went back to her stealing stuff. She stole shirts, shoes, and every properties that belonged to Somto, and she went to sell it. So when Somto came back with the friend and noticed that Destiny has stolen their stuffs, Somto was heartbroken as always and decided to send Destiny away. Back, like it was like, leave my house, I'm done with you, I've made everything I want to make with you, I'm done. Then Destiny went back to the hood to get her life, and she went to the shop. Then she was able to get therapy with the help of people, and Somto then later realized that he was really wrong and then came to apologize with the help of the friend as well. So the bottom line here is that the friend made everything possible. After a while, Destiny refused, but at a point she accepted with the help of the sister, because Somto actually proven that he was remorseful for what he did and could not wait to have her back, genuinely this time. So that was it, and they went back to each other's arms, and it was lovey-dovey. They got married and they wedded in the church. So this is it. This is all about ghetto life. So my advice here is that please do not judge a book by its cover. Do not judge someone until you hear the side of their story. This girl went through a lot, and she was introduced to what she does not know just because she wanted to help her father recover, even though the father later died. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know the highlights of this video for you. Do well by hitting the subscribe button to be part of this great community. Watch my other videos and then let me know what you think in the comments. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.